So you mentioned earlier that you have lost your grandfather recently. How has that affected your work, your personal life?
Personally, I think it's been one of the hardest things I had to experience. I even thought about changing my company name to SixHeartBreaks. Like that, it was that deep for me because I never really thought that he would go. You understand? Like when you're growing up, your grandparents are like your superheroes. You know, they save you from whenever your parents are, fighting or whatever the case would be, or if you gotta go by your grandmother, your grandfather's house. You know, those are people who always treat you the best, explore you, they give you all the attention and love that you want. So for me, being at the time I was 19, it was really a hard week because it was leading up into my birthday. So it was really hard to really think about, you know what, I won't be able to celebrate my 20th birthday knowing that he's alive. Instead, I'm going preparing for his funeral. So it was really hard. Deeper than that, he was really always around me as a child. I didn't have a father growing up like most of my friends and a lot of the population don't really have their fathers around. So he was the person who taught me how to be a man. He taught me how to tie a tie, how to button up my shirt correctly, how to speak to women. So he taught me more than I could ever ask for. It's kind of hard to talk about it sometimes because I don't want to get overly emotional, but then again, I still want to get the point across. He's the greatest symbol of a man, and I can't imagine ever living up to his standards. Every time I wanted to do something, he was like, "Wait, no, you need to do it this way. This many times better." When he was around my age, he already had owned a liquor store. He owned a bar, and he had like this little illegal lotto place. So he did a lot. He always was, business oriented. He always was so successful. He always was the type of person to wake up at 5 in the morning and won't go to sleep till 3 o'clock the next morning, get a 2-hour rest and go right back at it. So I think that's where I get that attitude from, that kind of, go get 'em attitude, that I'm going to knock it out the park no matter what. And I got that from him. So for the most part, his death made me realize how much I really want to be successful, how much better I want to be, opposed to the people who are, coming after me, like, people who are challenging my business. There might be another business out there that the name might be 5 Heartbreaks, and they might be trying to take me out because of the diligence that my grandfather instilled in me. It's like, nah, there's no way. I'm gonna work as hard as I can, as long as I can, as long as I have to be successful. But once again, he was really the greatest person I ever met, man or woman. He's really someone who I wish that you could meet. I would love to have him see my book release. That's one thing he spoke about when he was in the hospital. He told me, you know what, no matter what, even if I'm in this hospital, I'm going to see that book release. I don't care if you got to bring it on the internet. I don't care what it is. I want to see you release that book, because he knew it was something I always wanted to do. So yeah, he's a great example of a man, and I'll miss him for the rest of my life.